Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. Hear that rooster sing, coffee's ready for a flame. Southern Fried has news for you. Updates on life's going on, and maybe a joke or two. Get up, pray up, and coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. We got laughs, we got prayer, celebrate our nation every day. Love our vets, love our land. It's the home of the free and the land of the brave. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in.
Well, good morning, everybody out there, podcast land. I'm Rob. That's Dave. We're here to start y'all off right this morning. Looks like issues out there with well.
Yeah, it's not up.
It's been given a bad blanket. We do have one direct line out, but our other studio thing is messed up. I'm trying to get that fixed. It's on Rumble. It's not anything we're doing, so we're just doing our thing here this morning. But we are on Rumble, one direct stream. So
We are. It's there.
I don't see it. The other one, I didn't see the one.
Well, I had to remove everything and redo them because it wouldn't. It's been a mess. So it's got to do with the encoder or something. So that stream I'm going to have to take down. Probably. I don't have to take it down, but I'm going to stop it because people will be wondering where we're at on that channel. So, not sure. Pain in the butt, I can tell you that.
Yes.
Pain in the butt.
Thank you, Rumble. We appreciate it. So, but we're here and we are going, and we're both doing a couple little things right here. Just bear with us here just a minute. Sometimes it's hard to do stuff.
Good morning to you on Instagram. We appreciate you coming in. Happy Monday. Hope you have a great day. I'll say shout out to a friend of mine who's going through a tough battle with cancer, and prayers for him. I'll just leave it at that. He's having some trouble, and I hope it gets better. So praying for him.
All right, I think I'm all caught up now. We'll put something else to unless we get something else up. I'm all caught up for now. And speaking of good mornings, I need to get over there and try some of this Southern Fried Podcast coffee. I'm drinking some this morning. I'm still on the mint. My goodness, it's good. It's got a subtle flavor to it. It's not overpowering. Oh, it hits the spot, guys. So
I just got Ethiopian natural in. Smells great. I haven't even opened it yet. This is the 12-ounce size, and we got some single serve cups. My wife stole all of them. I'm about to bring a few down to the studio. She's got her little thing up there, and she bought some other brand, but we ordered this in together, and I think she thinks that whole box is hers. I was going to show you what the box looked like.
Well, if she's got it, possession's 9/10 of the law. She's in charge. It's hers if she wants it. You take the pods out, put them in another box. You take your pods, and you're going to have to get her own special thing to keep her coffee in. You get her all set up, something on the top says, "I love you, honey. Here, I did this just for you." So she'll appreciate the box that your cups go in. And then you could bring yours down to the studio.
I think I'm just going to go take the box.
I think you just go get your butt whooped.
I'll blame it on the boy.
Oh. Go blame it on. Oh. You can't blame that on Jeremy. That boy's scared of a cat. A kitten.
No, I wouldn't do him like that. He's been a big help, helping his mom and stuff. And if I leave the stream early, that's why. I have to take 3 kids to school, or 3 school worth of kids, 3 schools worth to school. And I got to get her up before. Some mornings he's coming in from work and he does it, and some mornings I do it. So I pray for her too. She's been a little weaker, but she did get up and out yesterday. It was not easy for her, but she fought through. She's a fighter. That's
a good thing, though. I'm proud of her. You tell her I said so. I'm proud of her getting out of the house and getting out and doing something. Hey, hats off to you too, because I know it's not easy. We've all dealt with that, or most of us have. And it's not easy loading someone up that's not feeling good, that's having a hard time getting around. It's not easy.
No, it's not. So it looks like the SF podcasting is up. It's the Southern Fried that's not. So not sure what happened with that, but it should be an easy fix. I'll work on it tonight. So I'm going to take that stream down so that nobody gets caught into it. So weird stuff.
Good morning, Miss Beverly.
Yeah, good morning, Miss Beverly. But I think that's the stream. I don't know if that's working or not. Yeah,
well, one is. We do have one. I'm on. So.
Yeah, it is working on that one. So. From the great state of Illinois, with a very liberal governor.
Yes. Now wait a minute. This looks like it's up now. If it is, then I want to get that one up too real quick. It looks like it.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Wait a minute. No, it's not.
That's very strange.
Wow.
I think what it's doing is I think SF Podcasting is broadcasting to both of them. So that's probably why the other one wouldn't come up. We've got to figure that out. So anyway, we are rumbling. I mean, we just
we're not doing it the way we want to.
Yeah, Miss Beverly, there's a lot going on there. Congratulations. I know they're overjoyed to get their loved ones back. It's going to be a long road of mental. And on the same day or the day before they were released, a survivor of October 7th, whose girlfriend was shot and killed, and he was shot, but he survived. He committed suicide. He said he couldn't live with it no more. On the very day they were to be released, he poured gasoline on himself in his car and set it on fire.
Oh my!
Yeah, it's just he said I'm dead on the inside. I can't live with it. So very sad.
Yeah, this is God have mercy on him. You can't imagine what these people have been through. Yeah, there's no way to imagine it. These are not good people that had them, and these people were mistreated in just about every way they could be. They were dehumanized and everything else.
Amen, Miss Beverly. I sure don't like him being over there, but I get it. But what a danger zone.
And Hamas is sneaky and dirty and everything. They're fighting their own people, though. Right now, what'd you say? Dozens have been killed over there already overnight, or since yesterday?
Yeah, they were in gun battles with another group, and I don't know who fired first, but it's been ongoing battles. They're going to have to get a security force. You know, if Israel's pulls out, you know, they got to have something in place.
Yeah. Wow. There was I saw something on that where they killed a bunch of kids and stuff as well. Hamas did. But it was from this rival faction that's over there.
Yeah, it's the other group. That's what I said last night on the news desk. And I've said it before. I don't care how bad. If somebody hates Israel, fine. That's you have the freedom to do that. But you can no way say that Hamas is an honorable group. They're not. They're not honorable fighters. They're not freedom fighters. They're thugs. They're killers and thugs. They kill their own people, man. There's no honor with those people.
No.
Not one bit. And nobody likes them. Even where's the Arabs coming out to support them? They don't like them. They can't stand them.
Yeah. Now this is from one of the clan people. It's the Dogs, Doghmush. Dugmush. I don't even know how you say that. They said Hamas exploited the ceasefire to target them over alleged cooperation with Israel. Children are screaming and dying, and they're burning our houses. We're trapped. I don't know how they entered with all kinds of weapons. Where were they when the Jews were here? They arrested all the youths, lined them up against walls, pointed weapons at their heads. Yeah, there is a massacre here.
That's what I'm saying.
52
kill them all. I mean, Hamas is a cancer, man. A cancer.
Yeah. But, you know, here again, where were they when the Jews were here? They had to put that part in there. You know, so they were wanting them to kill the Jews too. It's hard to get behind somebody and support them when their people are being killed, when they're advocating other people getting killed. It's hard to get behind that. And from my understanding, it's all the people in Palestine. It's not just Hamas. Nobody there is above killing the Jews or reporting them or whatever. You know, it's like the one guy that got away, the hostage, and then all the other people turned him in. You know, that just nobody there is above ending somebody from Jew. So
it's a complete mess.
So I can't get behind them. I want peace. I do. I want there to be peace there. But they just seem to reject it and throw it back up in people's faces every chance they get. And that's not cool. You know, and then we have people in this country that are like, oh, poor Palestine. Well, but they quit killing people or elected leaders that want to kill the Israel, then come on.
Well, people like that, they're going to continue to do what they know, and what they know is to fight and kill. I mean, that's these guys are not lined up at the unemployment office looking for a job. We'll just say that.
They're lined up at the gun store looking for bullets.
Yeah.
But, you know, we see all this stuff going on in other countries, and it saddens us. But we got the same thing going on, a lot of the same type stuff going on in this country. You know, I know you covered it a little bit the other night. I just want to give an update on this shooting that happened at South Carolina. It left 4 people dead and 20 others injured. Okay, they got no idea. There's nothing really out there for who did it, why, nothing. It's just firing off guns, shooting guns in there. It happened at a bar, okay, but bars don't allow weapons inside. That's one of the rules every bar has. So this person obviously snuck a firearm in there. And 4 dead, 4 critically injured. The rest of it shot, in some shape, form, or fashion, grazed or whatever. But it was minor injuries. But there were 20 people injured in the shooting. Why? What does this accomplish?
A lot of bad people out there.
Is this somebody out there just, and I firmly believe people do this for attention. They do it for attention. Where did we get to the point to where we are so needy and so wanting of attention that we'll go out and kill people? What do you, if you're trying to make a statement, you go out there and shoot 20 random people. What statement is that making other than you have no conscience, no empathy, and you, you're a horrible person? Now I know there's people out there that would like to be known for being a horrible person. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, there's no shortage of those people either. They're full of hate.
Yeah.
They're full of hate.
Miss Beverly, you're right on that with the Muslim goal to kill all the worship Allah, and it's demons. There was a time when someone told me, it's demons, that I'd be like, you're overdoing it. But as much as it's going on, and we know that there are demonic influences here on the earth, the Bible talks about it. There are demons, and you might be exactly right. We've gotten into this culture of chasing after money and chasing after possessions. And that's 2 of the things that Jesus actually warned us about. And Paul reiterated it in the Bible, that chasing after possessions and chasing after money leads you down the wrong path. And you get led far enough down that wrong path. And I believe, we know there's demons. We know they possess people. But, because they talk about it in the Bible. And it's not hokey to talk about that kind of stuff. It's, it's biblical. And hey, that's probably just as good of an explanation as anything I could give this morning. Man, it sickens me. It makes me sad, especially when it happens in the school. Now, this was in a bar, but still, how many people were there that weren't drinking or just having fun? Maybe just took their wife out dancing. We don't know the situation behind it. You can go into a bar. That don't mean you got to partake. Which, if you go there to have fun, your wife deserves a night out sometimes. And I wouldn't, saying that you should take her to a bar, but if she wants to go dancing, many other places to go dancing. So, but y'all, we need to pray for this country and the people in it.
I never had to worry about that. Me and my wife, neither one dance. We left that to others, so we never went out dancing.
Yeah.
We went and watched others long 40 years ago, but we.
Miss Beverly, I grew up with one of those too. So I understand what you're talking about there. But I'm getting so tired of people. Why? It accomplishes nothing, and just for the record, we at the Certified Podcast do not advocate that. It angers us, it saddens us, and if you want to go, if that's your statement, we don't want to hear it. Nobody does. And maybe that's your way of trying to force people to hear it. But I think they ought to quit reporting on it. But they never will. But I think they should quit putting their names out. Don't report on it. Don't give out any information on these people. That's what they want. That's what they want. And we need to quit putting that information out. We can report on it. We don't let anybody know. It's just not. I don't even care who did it. Find them, put them in jail. That's all I want to know. Did you find them? Yeah. Put them in jail? Yeah. Good.
Controversy sells.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately.
Well, that's the same thing. You're talking about it sells, and this negativity is shock news and all this kind of stuff when they're trying to draw attention to it. You know, and oh, the libs are so good at this. They'll throw a story up there in a heartbeat that is just absolutely nothing to do with anything, or something from 10 years ago. And oh my gosh, look at this. Look at what we found. You got to look at this. And it's just divisive. I'm not saying that the right doesn't do it either, because the right does it too. I've seen it. You've seen it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's both sides of the aisle. We got to quit this. We're inciting so much and so many people out there. Mr. Beverly said it accomplishes chaos, which is Satan's goal. Well, yeah, it does.
Into that.
And it does create this welling in your heart and in your soul. You can feel it right here. Why? It leads to those questions, and it causes us to question on who's in charge. But those of us who read the Bible and stuff like that, we know who's in charge, you know. But it calls us into question that, which is what that Satan wants. So,
yeah, sadly,
yes. All right, I'm gonna step off my soapbox here for just a minute here. I'm gonna let you get on one if you want to.
No soapbox. It's just hoping and praying everything goes well today. President will sign the agreement, and hopefully they'll get out of there and be safe. Good morning to all you Instagram folks. Try to pop you all in there.
Thank you all for popping in. We appreciate it very, 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 very much. And I don't. Was there anything else in the news? We're trying to keep our morning shows a little lighter, but go for it, dude.
No, I'm not news wise. Well, I mean, it's news, but it's from the sports world. But it was fun games over the weekend, and the Dogs won. Everybody's mad about it and blame the refs. And
yay!
Kirby is catching flack for the timeout, not timeout, clapping.
You know, he did do it, but you know, I think he was just trying to get the refs' attention.
It looked like a timeout call, even if he was trying to get them to. He said the other team was clapping, trying to mess, but I don't know if they were or not. But what I'll say at the end of the day is he got away with it. Whatever came out, he didn't lose a timeout. They didn't lose a play. And
they still won.
A win is a win.
All you hear about is the guy jumping, the quarterback trying to go for the snake, and they fought him off, and then he fumbled the ball, and the Georgia player took it back, right? And it should have been a touchdown, but they ruled he was down, and he never touched it.
I don't know if he crossed the plane or not, but if they missed it, they missed it. I think every team has had that.
And
he had the view of it. He didn't think he did. I don't know if I don't know. I can see it both ways, but it doesn't matter. They called it a fumble, and we got the ball, and it started changing the course of the game.
Absolutely.
But that still doesn't. For all the complaining on that, Georgia defense did play better, and let's be honest, Auburn's quarterback had a bad second half.
Yeah,
he got in his head or whatever. His passes were horrible. The referees have nothing to do with the bad passes he threw. He had wide open people he missed. Throw it behind him, over him, in the ground. It got in his head, and he just didn't have a good game after that.
No. And I think Georgia's finally started getting into the backfield a little bit more too, didn't they?
Well, somewhat. I mean, they were getting better pressure. They were having to run some blitzes to do it, but they were getting from the linebackers. But they were getting some extra pressure. But it was not a good weekend for some teams that thought they would have won. So
yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting because Georgia's not looking the best right now. I hate to say that.
But no, they've got a really hot team Saturday night.
This is another one play us hard every time. It seems like every team we play plays us hard every stinking time. We've got some history with Auburn. We got some history with Tennessee. We have history with Florida. We have history with now Texas is starting up. It seems like we get into these ruts with these teams that like every game becomes like a what's the word for the rivalry? Like a rivalry game, almost. And Georgia's got to be ready for that because that's how they approach it. We got to approach it the same way. And it's hard to approach every single game as a rivalry game.
Penn State fired their coach over the weekend, too, from their bad start. He's been there a few years. James Franklin, former Vanderbilt coach, looking for a job. He'll find one.
Hey, call North Carolina. I hear they've had about enough ability.
He's fixing to go be kicked out, too.
He's fixing to be looking for a job, too. So go check that one out. College ball and pro ball are two different things, and I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if some SEC school ain't about ready to fire their coach and bring James Franklin in. He has proved. I don't know what happened this year, but he has proved to turn around programs. He turned Vanderbilt around when he was there. He brought a lot of things back for Penn State. He just didn't. A bad year. He's supposed to have a better year.
Well, he's got. People don't realize just because you build your team up, don't mean someone else. Other people aren't building their teams up too. Everybody's building their teams up, and sometimes you got to have patience. I mean, who was our coach before Kirby Smart? I can't say his name. Is it Miami now?
I'll do what now?
Who was our coach at Georgia before?
Oh, Mark Richt.
Yes, I love Mark Richt. Okay. I thought he was a heck of a guy. I thought he was a class act. I had nothing but praise for Mark Richt. And he's done that program down in Miami a lot of good. He's done this, took what he did at Georgia and took it there. He's the same. And he's a class act all the way through. Love Mark Richt. But he couldn't ever get over that hump into a championship to the national title. But
now he's fighting a whole new battle. The Parkinson's,
Yeah. And I hate that for him. And we'll pray for him. I mean, I love Mark Richt, but he couldn't get over that hump. But Georgia gave him time to get over that hump. How many years was he there? 4 or 5?
He was there a decade.
10 years we had Mark Richt to build this program up. Georgia gave him time. All right. 10 years, I think, is enough time. Because Kirby Smart came in and did it in 1 year. It was a different ball club, After a year, it was a different team. And now we're building a statement on that team, and we're still growing, we're still building, and we're going to have up years and down years, just like every other football team out there. But they've given him time to go in and build his program. Yeah, and he's got one of the best programs out there. And we didn't have that with Mark Richt. We had a good program, but it wasn't the same as what Kirby Smart has built. And I'll say it. He learned it from Nick Saban. Okay. One of the greatest coaches of all time. He learned it from him. Okay. I said it. Georgia fans may cringe all over the place.
He'll be in the Hall of Fame. He's been on several championship teams, either as defensive coordinator or head coach. And, his place is assured in College Football Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Hey, folks. Just real quick, want to get it in that the Hodge twins and the Southern Fried Podcast are partnered. Use that QR code and get some great merch from these guys. They're awesome. I am so thrilled that Southern Fried and the Hodge twins are teamed up. Great folks.
Yeah. They better not get mad at me for doing that. It'd be all right if they do. But, you know, we got a lot of good stuff going on this morning with Georgia. And, yeah, we dropped the game. It's not, the season ain't over. I thought we dropped that one. But defense woke up. We got a long road to hoe, so to speak. We got a long way to go this season. I don't see us getting out of it at this point without 2 more losses. And I hate to say that. But we're not playing up to our potential in every
Well, the offensive line has been a problem all year. Until we get the health back on that, we're going to struggle there.
Yeah.
There's 5 or 6 guys injured. Some of them are playing, some of them can't. It's been that first game they lost to the first game. It's just been at least for the rest of the game. And sometimes you have a hard time getting over that during the season. A week in between some injuries is not much time.
Yeah. And then you got, and Gunnar Stockton is doing everything he can. But like you said, with that line being like it is right now, I mean, that kid's running for his life.
Of course, Mike Bobo is just calling great games.
Oh, don't get me started on Bobo. Oh, my gosh. Why are Georgia coaches so big on Bobo? I don't know. I don't know about calling a football game. Okay, I don't know everything that goes into it. But I do know that the former offensive coordinator took us to 2 national titles. He called things other than, oh, well, they won't think we're going to run right up the middle again. We're going to show pass and run up the middle. Man, that's a great idea. Let's do it.
He outguesses himself. It's like he's calling against himself.
Yeah.
Crazy. He's a good guy. His son is the center for Georgia and doing a heck of a job. But his play, and he's a good man. He's just play calling is horrible.
Yeah, well, Mark Rick was a good man, I think. And he couldn't take
definitely was a good man.
2 years, you got to go. But if I know what they're going to do before they do it, if I know, sitting on the couch, watching a ball game, if I know what they're going to do before they do it, I guarantee you that other team's figured it out. And the coaches and the scouts and everything else that's watching, they know what they're going to do. If I know, my goodness, I ain't no coaching pro.
I met Mike Bobo once after a spring game, got his autograph, and I was trying to get Donna's. He was one of the only ones we didn't get was Donna's, the coach at the time. Yeah. I said, "What's his problem?" He said, "Oh, him. He's a jerk sometimes. Don't worry about it." Oh. But Bobo has 2 kids at Auburn.
Really?
I think girls. They wanted. There was things there that they really liked about there, so they went their own road, and they actually play sports or whatever at Auburn. So
awesome. Well, that explains why Georgia won. I mean, the boys outlasted the girls. Sorry, Auburn. I'm just joking and playing. Don't get upset. Oh, there's going to be hate mail.
Former Georgia quarterback Justin Fields had a very bad Sunday. Very, very bad. The Jets as a team had a bad day. The new hope for the new coach is quickly fading. The same old Jets.
Yeah.
Jets.
Well, then we had the Chiefs took on the Lions.
Yeah, they was a little dust up after that game too.
Yeah, as they was leaving the field, the guy Mahomes went to shake one of the defense players' hands, and he just snubbed him. And the wide receiver, it wasn't even Mahomes that took exception to it. It was the receiver. Well, receiver don't want nobody dogging out his quarterback. That's the guy that chunks him the balls. Don't you mess with my quarterback. Oh, yeah. He went up and hit him in the head, pushed him down. The other guy ripped his helmet off, and here we go.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of fines today. Probably a suspension.
Yeah, for him, probably. Yeah, I don't think Mahomes did anything wrong. He didn't even pay no attention to it. He was like, but I think Branch is going to get it. And I got to say the other guy's name. Juju Smith. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be. They'll dole out the fines, and they don't care. I love how they call it in the article a brouhaha. Once the brouhaha subsided, I like saying the word brouhaha. That's funny.
And on, I think it was Friday or Saturday one, there was a bunch of, I think it was in Mississippi, 2 different events where there was gunfire and fights and all. It's just ugly. Big ugly mess.
One of them was at a homecoming game.
You can't have a function without people, thuggish people wanting to come along and draw down on people.
I like going out to eat, especially when I go on vacation. But a lot of these places that you go to, I mean, they're nice. But that's exactly the kind of places that attract this kind of stuff. And it's kind of nerve-wracking. You feel like you got to have your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Hello, Ian Mad Gun Magum.
Hello, England. We appreciate you. I guess you're up in your day having some, freedom. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Freedom.
Well, Mad Max or Braveheart this thing. Freedom. We'll shoot lightning bolts out of our arse if we have to.
I like that. I like that name, Mad Gun. I like that. Mangum. Nice.
And howdy.
Appreciate you joining in this morning.
Absolutely.
Howdy to you as well. I hope things are well where you're at. I know, God bless England. There's been some problems there in some of the areas. Lord knows all the things we talk about, y'all are dealing with on a worse level than we are.
Yes.
We don't want to get to that level. And I hope England kicks butt and cleans their crap up. Kick these bad people out of the country. By the way, there was a video. There was a guy in the South. I forget which ISA facility he's at. I think she's paid, or she's a nutcase or paid or something. The same chunky lady was hanging on to the front of the bus that we're taking them to the airport and get these people out, screaming, "Let my people go," just screaming. I mean, just crazy. I almost got run over. Probably should have been. I mean, honestly, she was blocking a bus on the road, hanging on to it. They had to rip her. Finally, the police had to come out and just rip her hands off the thing. I've seen that lady before. She's done this before. She does it all the time. And I mean, how do these people do that? Do they not have a job? How do they make their living? I'd like to. That's need to
probably their job.
That lady hangs out at this place all the time. I've seen her. She's the one with a shaved head. She's chunky. I'm not making fun of chunky, but heck, I'm chunky. But she's a bigger woman, and she's nutso crazy. And she does it. And there's a guy there reporting. He goes, "I'm neutral." He just wanted to report on it. And he said, he told her she was on the ground screaming after it was over, like she was being tortured or something, and said, what is wrong with my country? Oh. And the guy said, "Good show." He was happy he got the video. He said, "I'm neutral, but good show."
Well, they've proven, and there's companies out there. And this is what amazes me, this is your protest. Here's your group right here. They hire people to go out to these things. It's paid protesting.
Yeah.
How, if your protest and the thing that you're rallying up has so little support that you have to go out and pay people to attend and come to it and make a ruckus, why are you even protesting. I mean, you got to pay people to do it. Come on.
There was a guy over the weekend that said he travels, I guess for business or whatever, but he has just went down to record and see what was going on with some of these protests. He said, I've saw the same people getting off the buses at 3 different locations. They're out of towners. They're paid actors to get out there and agitate. And he said, I've seen he said some of them didn't even change their outfit. They had on the same color things. They just wore they look the same. They didn't even change their look. And they're going from town to town.
Wow.
But I mean, I guess what cracked me up was she was saying "my people." I don't even know what does she mean, "my people." I mean, like she wasn't Hispanic or anything anyway. I mean, that I could see, but "my people." It was like some kind of biblical command or something. Let my people go.
Let my people go.
Let's just say she wasn't as effective as Moses.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but when you first started, we talked about her saying, "Let my people go." That's what went through my brain right then. I'm glad you went there. Let my people go.
Yeah, well, it didn't sound like that because she was screaming crying, screeching. And people, even her own people was trying to get her to let go. Like, come on. And the officers at first are like, you got to let it go. The bus is leaving. Let's move. And finally, they called in the heavies. Well, they just went over there and bulldogged her away from the bus and put her on the ground. That's what she wanted. She wanted to be a scene, and she got what she wanted. And there's 200 people walking. There's more people with cameras walking around than there are protesters. Let's say that.
Yeah. Really, truly sounds like what's going on with Congress right now, too. Let's just make a scene. That's a page out of her playbook. We got the government shut down. They are making this outrageous demand, and the Republicans aren't going to do it.
Yeah. Military not getting paid, having to go to food banks to get food. Way to go, Democrats. Ready to take care of your military. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one of your arguments is to try to get health care for illegals? Come on.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, no, they don't want health care for illegals. They want an extension of the Obama whatever thing that the Republicans don't want to do that will allow illegals to get health care.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't even call them illegals.
No. Why not call them what they are?
Undocumented workers and crap, they call them.
But they're not here legally. They're undocumented. They're here illegally. Why can't they say that? Because that doesn't go with their talking point. But, I'll say it. If they're illegal, they're illegal. If they're here illegally, I do think that the dreamers and stuff that have been here forever, give them away to citizenship. Give them away. Don't go through the same process. Give them that option.
Well, if they're as long as they're not criminal.
What? Yeah, as long as they're not criminal.
If they've broken crimes, I mean, they've already done that, but I'm talking about violence against Americans. No.
Yeah. And we're not talking about driving citations, although that's becoming an issue. If you're going to get a driver's license, learn how to drive. And how are these knuckleheads even getting licensed?
Well, in some cases, they've hit people and killed them.
Yeah.
They don't know how to drive.
Yeah. So they learn how to learn the laws of the land. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're going to be here, know the laws, know the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're going to be here, know something about why you're here and what this country stands for. There's nothing wrong with that. They should go through the same path of citizenship that everybody else had to go to. All right. Yeah. And let them be a part. Okay. They can pay their share of taxes. They can pay into Social Security. They can pay into Medicare. They can pay into all these things. But, they just seem to just want them just to be out there. I'm not for that. Give them a path to citizenship. Come on, Republicans. Let's do it. Let's get it done. But this whole thing of we're just going to deport you and bring you back, just go ahead. If you're going to let them come back, go ahead and give them a path to citizenship. Don't put that hardship on them. Let them pay their taxes. They don't pay into these programs. Don't just give it to them. If you give it to them, then you're not giving it to them. You're taking from me and everybody listening to this show and giving it to them.
Yeah.
They're not earning it. They're not doing anything to benefit the country because they're here illegally. Nothing that they do benefits the country.
Well, I've got to go, Rob. I got to go help my wife get up and stuff. So
All right.
everybody have a great day. We'll see y'all tonight at some point. And
Love you, brother.
happy Monday.
Yeah, love you, brother. Go take care of business.
All right, man. See ya.
See you in a while. But, you know, if you're going to go out there, they don't, where was I at? Oh, they don't do anything positive for the country. They're a drain on the country and the economy. We don't need that. But provide them a path to citizenship so they can do those things. And, you know, and quit complaining and griping about it. They're here. They're going to be here. That's fine. Let's make them citizens. But we need to secure our borders. We need to have a way to regulate that, because the ones that are here undocumented illegally, they're just taken away from the people that are here that have paid into these programs. You know, everybody acts like it's a handout, but it's not. You know, we paid for this. We Americans paid into this. It's not government funded. It's government control, but it's not government funded. And that's two way different things. So, yeah, go ahead, let them come into the country, and there, we'll go on from there. You know, if they're here, they're here. And ain't no need being upset about it. Give them a way to, like I said, give them a way to citizenship. All right, let's take a quick look at the weather. We're not too far out. Down here in southwest Georgia, we're going for 86 for a high, 51 for the low. Lots of sun today. Almost a repeat for tomorrow. And the next day, a little bit warmer. It's going to warm up through Thursday. And then it's going to cool back off. Looks like possibly rain on Sunday. Let's see if we can hit northwest Georgia. There, it's got to pull up. A little cooler up there. Right now it's, well, I don't know, it might be a little cooler down here. It was 50 degrees down here when I went out there. Let's see, 53 is your current temperature. Let me get on the daily one. It'll work better if I go on the daily one. I don't know why. It just does. Let's see. Y'all are 79 today and 57. This is up in Rossville, Georgia. 80 and 56. So y'all are a few degrees cooler than we are. But y'all seem to be hovering around that 80 mark through Sunday. And then y'all going to drop to 74. And that's when y'all's next real chance of rain is. Looks like your morning temps are going to be between 60 and 65. And it looks like got lots of sunshine this week for you guys as well. Now, just because I feel an honor this morning, let's look at the weather at the Redneck Riviera, Panama City Beach, Florida. See what it's going to be over the next week or so. Oh, a balmy 85 degrees today. Plenty of sun. 86 tomorrow, 86 Wednesday, 87 Thursday, 86 Friday, Saturday, 83. And they got the chance of thunderstorms too on Sunday, 81 degrees. So, you know, it's going to be in the mid 80s, Panama City all week. So, you know, just throwing that out there. For all you snowbirds up there, it's warm down here. Hey, Jake, how are you? Why would we get upset about that? Let me go ahead and put it out there. Jake is also an affiliate of the Hodge twins. So we would be upset about that. My goodness. We like it. We want people to affiliate with them. And we love you anyway. You're not going to do nothing to upset us. We done told you that 100 times. You can't bother us. We love you, sir. Oh, my goodness. Talking about getting upset. We don't get upset. We just hang out and be pretty. Like me. The clickbait. There's another story that I want to hit on real quick this morning. And I said I just had one more a while ago, but this one here is more like the real news. Well, you don't have to, sir. Don't worry about it. They have Operation Lightning Bug went out. And this was centered in San Antonio. It's led to arrests, felony warrants, and several new investigations. Teams from the U.S. Marshals out of San Antonio, Del Rio, Midland, and Pecos joined up with the San Antonio Police Department's Missing Persons Unit, Special Victims Unit. Jake, let me finish what I'm talking about, then I'll get with you, okay? Special Victims Unit, Street Crimes Unit, and Covert Operatives. And they come through Texas and the National Crime Database to identify at-risk juveniles and coordinate recovery efforts. They recovered more than 30 individuals, 30 children are recovered. 3 arrests for harboring runaways, 9 felony warrants. Your younger sister had a phone call. All right. Well, you want to listen to her too. 5 new trafficking investigations opening. More than 30 missing juveniles located. More than 120 additional juveniles voluntarily returned home, clearing their names from the missing persons database. This kind of stuff goes on every day. And we don't hear, I don't know if it's huge operations like this, but they have operations going on almost every day. And they don't always yield this kind of result, but they yield some results. And every child they find is a miracle to me. All right. And these children are going home. So hats off to them and the job that they did. I want to recognize them. So let's go through that list again. Because I want to recognize them, because this is important. This is important work that they're doing. All right, teams from the U.S. Marshal Service out of San Antonio, Del Rio, Midland, and Pecos joined up with San Antonio Police Department's Missing Persons Unit, Special Victims Unit, and Street Crimes Units, and their covert operatives. Hey guys, salute. Thank you for the job that you do. We appreciate it. Thank you for finding these children, and thank you, and hold these people to account. Don't let them get away with it. Yes, sir. I appreciate the job they do. I don't always agree with some of the stuff that goes on out there, but I do in this. All right, let's see here. No, Steve, I did not. Or Jake, I did not enter into Steve's giveaway yet. I probably will, but I'm not. I don't. I got some things I need, but I think I'll just pay for them. I'm going to let someone else have that. Younger sister call. We're glad you came back. By the way, to our Canadian family over on Canada, we're here at Southern Fried Podcast. Wish you a happy Thanksgiving in Canada. Well, you know what? Yeah, God bless all law enforcement. Them Canadians say it funny. Thanksgiving. I mean, they got that accent. I don't know. Yeah, happy Canadian Thanksgiving. So it's not the real Thanksgiving. The real Thanksgiving is here, and it's in November. They need to quit trying to steal all of our holidays. Canadian Thanksgiving. They're thankful if they get a fire built so they can keep their butts warm, because it gets cold up there. I've heard. Ian Mad Gun, Magum, yeah, God bless all law enforcement. We appreciate the jobs that you do. I know there's some jerks out there. There's jerks everywhere. We got to get over the jerks. Just to be honest, there are people out there power tripping and all this other stuff. But for the most part, we don't have a problem with that. For the most part, our law enforcement is respectful, and we need to recognize that. And we don't need to be jerks to them all the time. I know I'm one of the world's worst. I hate giving over my papers. I do. Where I'm going and where I've been ain't none of their business, and I have a hard time telling them. And I'm just, and I don't usually, because it ain't none of their business. But I'm not trying to get on their bad side. Let's see, Jake, Robert, are you going to do a lunchtime show with Miss Elizabeth today? That is the intentions, Jake. Did you enter Steve's giveaway yet? Once again, I'm not. I do need some stuff from Steve, but I'm going to order it and I'm going to let somebody else win the prize. So, all right. But yes, we have every intention of running a lunchtime show today. Few quick reminders before I get off the show this morning. Don't forget our coffees. They're wonderful. I mean, I'm drinking some this morning myself. It's the mint flavored. I love it. So don't forget our coffees. It's easy to order. They're great. You'll have it here in just a couple of days. Mammoth Nation, America First Marketplace. These are American First businesses. They support the causes that we support. Amazing. Don't forget W Energy Drinks. We got on with them too. And that is another good product that we all like. And also, do not forget Patriot Mobile. Is that it? No, that's not it. Where's Patriot? There it is. Maybe. Yeah. Top right corner. Patriot Mobile. Only Christian-based cell phone company in the country. Check them out. Use promo code Cornbread. Get your first month free. I use it. Dave uses it. I've had no trouble with it. When you call them, if you do have to call them, and you will set it up, they speak English, no accent, and they don't mind saying God bless you. I love it. Absolutely love it. And also don't forget, we are our affiliates with the Hodge Twins. Check them out. Go get some great merch there. And while you're at it, don't forget to check out our merch store as well. We have some great products for everybody too. So, okay. No, Jake, I've got stuff I've got to do this morning. I normally would let you and bring you up, but I've got stuff I've got to do this morning. So as soon as I get off the show here in about a minute, that's where I got to go get on the run. I might can get you on here. If you just want to talk, we'll aim for tomorrow or later on today. If you see me on, I'll send you a message I'll send you an email or something later on today. All right. Well, everybody, we appreciate y'all being here with us this morning. We had a great time. I had a great time. Hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you here at lunchtime, hopefully, with me and Miss Elizabeth doing the lunchtime show. And because we enjoy doing that. And y'all have a great Monday. Go out there, attack the day. Make it good, people. Let's get out there and whoop this Monday's butt. Don't you let it whoop you. You whoop it. Love you guys. God bless you. We will see y'all at lunchtime. Have a good one.
So come on in and have a blast for a good time that will last. Start your day with a smile with the hosts that do the most. And get up, pray up, coffee up.